imagine going after win number 113 consecutively on clay? That's over a 4-year period. That's Chrissie Evert.
I think there's this tremendous concentration at the beginning of matches.
Super return of serve.
Oh, what touch!
What a shot.
Woo! So triple break point for Wendy Turnbull. This could put her ahead 5-4, serving for the first set. To that one.
A little more reckless than she'd been. I think she probably thought she had to go for a little more than she had been going for before.
Tony Quinn. What a super actor.
Staying with Chris before.
The Rabbit was flat out to get that ball. In the first set. In the middle of the rally, one of Wendy's balls hit right on the baseline. And because Chris had a racket back in the hitting position, she was able to pull it through quickly enough to keep the ball in play. And then rolled that little forehand, hit a hard cross-court backhand, came in for the volley. Yeah. That ball hit right on the line at service ace number 1 for Wendy Turnbull.
Second tiebreaker we've had today.
It might be during the regular set.
I think the slightly longer tiebreaker is very good. I think that when we play the 9-point tiebreak in some of the women's tournaments, that it is over so rapidly that you just have to be aggressive.
That was good by Chris Evert. As the play.
Heavyweight bout right here. I hope they don't take offense. I mean in talent.
Well, they could hardly take offense. They're two of the petitest of the girls. If she gets into a bad patch here, I think it's going to be the old story of playing Chris Evert on her mind. Really good serve by Chris. She's been serving a very high percentage of first serves in.
In her match yesterday against Betty Stovall, she served 86% of her first serves in.
That's an incredible percentage.
It really is.
Game 2.
It's 3-2 in the second set. Could give her a second service break in this second set. That would be a lead that would be very difficult to overcome for Wendy Turnbull.
Got it.
And Chris Evert has broken serve for the second time.
Trying to become the first woman to win the Forest Hills Championship consecutive years, 3 consecutive years since 1953, when Maureen Connolly did it.
For the 3rd year in a row, Chris Evert is the U.S. Open Women's Champion.
7-6, 6-2.
Certainly have to give a tremendous amount of credit to Wendy Turnbull for a marvelous tournament.
Wendy played extremely well. I mean, she wasn't lucky to be in the final. She played her way there every stroke of the way.
And at age 24, I'm sure we're going to see more of her.
You know, you forget, too, that we keep talking about Wendy being 24. Chris is only 22. You talk about the many young players. It's just that she's been around so long, it seems.
Seems to me the biggest problem Chris is going to have is getting mentally ready. She has won so much and has dominated the game, and it's just got to be tough for her to just get psyched up.
Well, it's 113 matches in a row on play for Chris Evert, and 3 U.S. Open championships in a row. The second time that's been done. Chris Evert, congratulations to you. Boy, what a tournament. She has still not lost a set, and she won't this year. The second time around, they knew who she was, and the place was packed. Her name was Maureen Connolly. She was Little Mo.
In the California sunshine, Maureen Connolly, from the age of 11, practiced 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, all year round. Maureen won more than 50 championships before her 15th birthday. She became the youngest player of either sex ever ranked in the national top 10. At age 16, Maureen Connolly faced Shirley Fry in the Forest Hills final of 1951. There was hardly anyone there. Little Mo served and won the first set, but the impatience of youth cost her the second. In the final set, Maureen served and won, and the crowd was with her now. Shirley Fry served, and a deep return from Maureen forced an error and brought Little Mo at age 16 the national title. For most people, it would have been too early to reach the top. But for Maureen, it was fortunate. Her life was to be cut short by cancer. From 1951 to 1954, Maureen Connolly won everything in sight. 3 in a row at Forest Hills, 3 in a row at Wimbledon, the French, the Australian, the Grand Slam, everything. For Little Mo, there was tennis and there was riding. A few weeks after Wimbledon in '54, the riding did her in. Her leg was badly broken when her horse took fright and whirled her into a truck. She was absolutely determined to make it all the way back to the top. She was 19, happy, healthy, strong. Why not? She turned to dancing to build up her legs. The dancing was fun. She loved to dance. but she knew the leg just wasn't right. She worked at it, worked hard, and then she tried it out on the tennis court. It wasn't there. She tried, but the stuff you need for Forest Hills and Wimbledon wasn't there. Maureen Connolly never played tournament tennis again.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you through the medium of newsreels for the wonderful letters and telegrams you sent me, as well as the many flowers. Believe me, folks, you really gave me lots of encouragement, and you have my deepest thanks for everything you've done for me.
Maureen Connolly married and shared great happiness with Norman Brinker before she died at the age of 34. In 1969, the year Billie Jean King was hailed as the next Little Mo. This is Jack Whitaker.
The Japan